Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing some cat eye fruits. A couple people sent me this video from Daily Charm and I thought it was super cute, so I wanted to go ahead and try it out myself. So to start off, I'm going to be using this cat eye gel polish that I got off of Amazon, and I'm just going to paint the nail with that and then use one of those like square magnets to bring up all the magnet pieces to the surface. And I'm not trying to do any specific kind of design or pattern with the cat eye. I'm just trying to bring those pieces up to have that cat eye effect. And then I do go ahead and flash cure that real quick to keep those magnet pieces in place. And then I do a second layer of that cat eye gel polish just to give a little bit more depth into the nail and give it a little bit more movement with the cat eye. And then I do go ahead and flash cure that and then repeat that same process for the rest of the nails. And then once I get all of the nails done, I do go ahead and cure them for a full 60 seconds. Also, please excuse the state of my nails. They are stained from my hair because it is dyed with semi-permanent hair dye, and that tends to bleed a lot. So every time I touch it or wash it or do anything with it, it does tend to stain my nails. So now that I have all the cat eye on, I'm just going in and applying the base for all of the fruits. So starting off with this nail, I am painting it with Dump Him from Nails by Dev. It is a red jelly color, and this is going to be my strawberry nail. For the next nail, I did start out with Troll Doll from Nails by Dev for my orange nail, but this orange was a little bit too dark. I wanted a little bit of a lighter orange, so then I did end up switching to McCart's Salted Caramel Jelly Gel Polish, and that was a much better orange for my orange nail. And then for my kiwi nail, I'm going in with Flubber by Nails by Dev. And I do just want to mention that I am only doing one coat of all of these jelly colors on the nails. And then for the next nail, I was going to do a lemon, so I did take Totally Buggin' and paint that one with it. But then I decided I didn't want to do the lemon because I already have the orange, and those two are pretty similar design-wise. So I did end up switching it to be a watermelon, which I will show you later on how I did that. And then for the pinky nail, I am doing a dragon fruit, so I'm taking Dreaming of Iceland from Madam Glam and Talk to the Hand from Nails by Dev. And I'm starting out with Dreaming of Iceland and just doing that white middle part. So I just do a circle in the middle of the nail and fill that in. I know it is a little bit hard to see since it is this milky white on top of this silver glittery cat eye polish, but it is a lot easier to see in person. You also can see the white a lot easier after I get the pink on, and then also after I do the seeds at the end. And then after I got this Dreaming of Iceland on, I do flash cure that real quick and then add on the pink to the outside of the nail. And then after I get that on, I go ahead and cure all of the nails for a full 60 seconds. And then, like I said earlier, I switched out the lemon nail for a watermelon. So I'm taking flubber and drawing on the rind, and then I flash cure this first layer, and then I do a second layer of that because I felt like the green wasn't popping enough, and then I flash cured that second layer before moving on and using Dreaming of Iceland for the white part of the rind, and then I flash cure that before moving on and taking Talk to the Hand and filling in the rest of the nail. And then once I get that pink all on the nail, I do go ahead and cure the nail for a full 60 seconds. And now for all the details on the fruits, I am going to be using Riverwalk, Perfect Black, Mother Nature, Mimosa, and Sunset in Hawaii, all from Madam Glam. And as a reminder, I do have a discount code with Madam Glam, so if you are interested in purchasing anything from them, you can use my discount code to save a little bit of money. I will have it here on the screen as well as down in the description below. And now for the seeds on the dragon fruit, I'm just taking one of these little like needle-nosed dotting tools. So it's like the smallest dotting tool you can have. And I dip it into Perfect Black and just start dotting on some little black dots for the seeds. And then I set that to the side while I move on to the other nails. For the kiwi, I take Riverwalk and a liner brush. This is my 11mm liner brush, and I'm just doing that white middle part of the kiwi. So as you can see, I'm just kind of like smushing the gel polish on. I'm not trying to make like a perfect circle or anything, but I am trying to keep it in like the general shape of a circle, but kind of keep it like a little bit rough, because if you look at the middle of a kiwi, it's not really that like perfect circle really. So I just go around and get this rough kind of shape going on, and then I do go in and kind of fill in those little like spaces where you can see the green underneath of it, because I don't want to be able to see that. So I do fill that in to make it more opaque, and then I do just go back around at the edges to make sure it's kind of like feathered out a little bit, so it's not like a harsh transition between the white and the green. It is a little more like feathered out and subtle kind of, but not so subtle that it's like, or feathered out like it's an ombre, if that makes any sense. And then because this white is so opaque, I do go ahead and cure it for a full 60 seconds before moving on to the next step. So after the white is cured, I just take that same dotting tool that I used for the seeds on the dragon fruit for the seeds here on the kiwi, again dipping it in the Perfect Black and just going around the outline of the white middle there and just dotting on some little dots there for the seeds, and then setting that aside while I do the rest of the nails. Now for the orange, for the peel of the orange, I am taking Sunset in Hawaii and just outlining the perimeter of the nail. I did go in a little too thick with this outline here at first, so I did end up wiping that away and doing it a lot thinner. And then I did cure that for a full 60 seconds, again because it is so opaque, and I am going to be going over top of that with some other colors in a little bit. And then after that's cured, I take Riverwalk and do the like outlines of the little wedges in the orange and like the little stringy bits that are in there. Again, I did do this way too thick and ended up wiping it off and going in and doing it a lot thinner. For the little stringy bits, my hand was in the way the entire time, so you don't get to see me doing that. I did cut that out of the video because you couldn't see anything anyhow, but I did just take the liner brush and do little like wispy lines coming from the very center of the orange and then from like the edges of the like little slices. I don't know how much sense that makes right now, but when you see it later on, you'll see what I am talking about. But after I got all the white on, I did just flash cure it real quick before moving on and doing the rest of the orange. And this is how you would do a lemon or a lime or even like a grapefruit. Any type of fruit that looks like this, but just, you know, variations of color. Because they all do essentially look the same, just different colors. And since the peel of oranges have like those little like dents in it and like lumps and bumps and whatever, I decided to dot on some different shades of orange. So I just took Sunset in Hawaii and mixed in a little bit of brown to it, and then dotted on a bunch of tiny little dots to the outline, so like on where the peel would be. And then I would flash cure that, mix a little bit more brown into that mixture, dot some of those dots on, flash cured, and then I mixed a little bit more brown into it, dotted those dots on, flash cured it, and then I did go back over with just Sunset in Hawaii again to just give a little bit more depth and show off a little bit more of that texture that would be on an orange peel. For the strawberry leaves, I'm just taking Mother Nature and I outline the top there of the nail, and then I just kind of do some little wispy lines for the leaves, and then I do cure that for 60 seconds, and then I do a second layer of that just to make the green stand out and pop a little more against the red. And then for the seeds, I take Mimosa and that same dotting tool that I used earlier, and I just start out with a dot and then drag it down a little bit to make like an upside down drip kind of. I did this with the seeds for the watermelon as well. However, I forgot to hit record when I did that. And then after I got this done, I did go ahead and cure all the nails for a full 60 seconds. Now I'm taking my LGN shiny top coat and top coating all of the nails. After that is applied, I do go ahead and cure for a full 60 seconds. And this is how they came out, and I think they are super cute and I really love them and how they came out. I think these are really great for spring and summer, and I really love the cat eye on them. It just gives a little bit of like glittery extraness to the nails. which just makes them even more cute. And you can really see that cat eye effect here in the flash. And there's so many different fruits you could do, and you could do like each finger or each nail a different fruit, or you could do all of your nails the same fruit. And either way, it's just going to be this really cute little nail set that you have going on. Although I will say, in my personal opinion, I feel like this design is best for like an almond nail, like how I did it here. And on a shorter length too, and not those really long or like extra long nails. I just feel like it wouldn't look quite right on a really long nail, or even on like a coffin or a square nail. You might be able to get away with doing it on stiletto, but I feel like almond, like a short or like a medium almond, is like the perfect shape and length for this type of set, in my personal opinion. If you want to do it on extra long coffin nails, then go ahead and do that. Like, they're your nails, you can do whatever you want on them. This is just my opinion. I think they would look best on this, but I don't know, I could be wrong. But like I said, I think these are super cute. I also kind of feel like these might be the next like big trend in nails coming up, just because they are cat eye, and cat eye is like super big right now. They're also jelly nails, and I feel like jelly nails are starting to trend a little bit more, and like more people are doing like jelly type of designs and sets and stuff, and this combines both that cat eye and the jelly effect. Also, because we're going into the warmer months now, and fruit is just like kind of like a staple in the warmer months, because they're very cooling and like refreshing, and like these nails are super bright and refreshing, and I feel like it fits in so well with these warmer months coming up. So like I said, I feel like this could potentially be the next trend to hit the nail world. And if it's not the next big trend, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, because I think these are super cute and everyone should have fruit nails. But that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.